just sharing a quick guide to the Dreyfoos digital media audition components. First is going to be the value piece. This is where you create and photograph a scenario that communicates a value that you hold dear. For example, loyalty or friendship or compassion. This is a great way for you to demonstrate that you think about how images are constructed, you plan ahead, and you ensure that everything is executed in the way that you want it to. The second piece is the artist emulation piece. This is a chance for you to show that you understand what makes an artist's work feel like them, like it's their own. So they'll give you a preset list of artists who have distinctive styles and subject matters, and creating the third component, which is the artist emulation planning document. As you do your research, you'll begin to understand a little bit deeper where the artist is coming from, what they cared about, why they photographed what they photographed, and finally, that'll articulate itself in your emulation piece. That is not a copy of their work, but rather you're making an image of your own that mirrors or borrows some of the techniques of the artist that you're emulating. So for Sebastião Salgado, for example, you might photograph animals in the wild. Whereas with Vivian Mayer, you might want self-portraiture in reflections in the street. Again, it's not a carbon copy of an existing image. It's your own image borrowing the visual language of the artist that you're emulating. The fourth and final piece is the visual narrative composition, which is basically a collage of different colored paper that you cut out to communicate a fable that they'll give you on the day of the audition. This part of the audition is timed. So you'll sit down in a room with colored paper, scissors, tape, and glue. They'll give you the name of a fable. That might be Red Riding Hood, it might be Aladdin and the Wonderful Lamp, which is not the same as the Disney version. And you'll be asked to interpret this story visually into a composition of cutout pieces of paper. It's very much graphic design. You are expected to know about these fables ahead of time. The first three components you'll be submitting ahead of time on the portal that they'll outline for you in the audition guidelines, and the final piece you'll be doing on the day of the audition. If any other questions, feel free to reach out. I'm happy to help you get a better sense of what's going on here as a former Dreyfoos student myself.